Yo guys, what's good? It's your boy Drills back with it again. Today we're going to be showing you how to set up your own test server for FiveM. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to head across to the Apache website. We're going to be downloading XAMMP. Alright, so I'm going to leave the link in the description for this one. I'm going to leave two links. I'm going to leave the link to the initial website where you can follow these steps to get the right version. Or if you are just looking for the exact same version as me, I'm going to leave the link for the download page. So we just need to navigate through, pick the right version for whatever operating system you're using, download the right one. Then once that's downloaded, we need to go ahead and run that. Just okay this, it doesn't matter too much of what we're using it for. Right, then we're just going to install this as it's set up. Just hit next, next, next. This may take a little longer, I've sped it up a bit. And finish. Right, every time you start up XAMMP, you're going to need to run it as administrator. So you're going to tick these two boxes and you're going to start both of these. And you're going to need to start them both before you start your server every time. Alright, to set up a test server, first thing we're going to do, we're going to create a new folder and we're going to call it something like test server. I've put mine on the desktop, but you might want to save yours somewhere else because wherever you place this is where it's going to be permanently. Now you're going to need to go to this website. I'm going to leave the link in the description below. And we want to choose a version. You can either choose the latest recommended or you can choose the latest version. I'm going to go with the latest version. Alright, once that's downloaded, we're going to go ahead and open it with WinRAR or WinZip. And we're going to create a new folder inside that test server folder and we're going to call it artifact. We're going to open that folder. We're going to click on here, we're going to do Control A to select all. We're going to drag and drop them into our artifact folder. So if we scroll down, we're going to find the application, the FX server application. Just click allow. Alright, it's going to take us to this website. We're going to need to link our CFX account. Authorize it. Then it's going to bring us here. Now you're probably going to need to make a new password. I've obviously already got a test server, so I've already got a password, but just make your password where you want it to be, tick the box, hit register. Now you're going to come over to here to go to the setup page. And it's going to come up like this. Next we're going to hit next. And then we're going to name our server. I'm going to be calling it test server, but of course you can call it whatever you like. And next we're going to click on popular recipes and we're going to pick what we want. Now you can have an empty server, ESX, QB. The bottom two are for RedM, so don't worry about that, but pick what one you want. But I'm going to be going with QB core because QB core is the way forward. It's going to give us some basic QB core files as opposed to just being an empty server. Okay, we're going to find the path we want to install it. We're going to hit save. And then we're going to click on go to recipe deployer. And this is going to come up like this. This is just basically going to be a load of stuff that's going to tell the computer to do to download stuff. So we're just going to hit next. And next we need to get our server license key. What we're going to do, we're going to click on Keymaster. And it's going to take us to the FiveM Keymaster website. Going to need to click sign in. And then we're going to need to click on new server. We're going to need to name the server. I'm going to be calling it test server for tutorial so I can differentiate it from my other test server. Again, you can call yours what you want. And we're going to click generate. And at the bottom it's going to give us our key. So we're going to copy that. We're going to head back over here and we're going to paste that key in here. Once that's done, we're going to hit run recipe. Now this might take a minute. Once that's done, we go and click OK at the bottom. And now this is our server.cfg file. This is like a configuration file for our server. You'll be using this a lot, but the first thing we're going to do, the only thing we're going to do is we're going to change this max clients to 5. It's actually going to enable us to use custom clothing, otherwise we'd have to pay money to import custom clothing. Next we're going to hit save and run server. It's going to process all this information. Once that's done, it's going to stop and we're going to hit restart server. Once it's finished, you'll see the cfx.re in red and you'll see authenticated in green. You might want to go ahead and bookmark this address because it will help you to use this GUI in future. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a shortcut for XAMPP. So what we're going to do is we're going to open up the file location and we're just going to copy it and we're going to paste it to the desktop or wherever you want it. Next we're going to right click, we're going to go to properties, we're going to go to advanced, we're going to click on run administrator and we're going to hit OK, apply followed by OK. Alright, we're going to start XAMPP and we're going to start both of these top two again, Apache and MySQL. Then we're going to run our server. Next we're going to go ahead and open up FiveM and we're going to click on connect to LAN. Going to connect again and now our server should be booting up. So that's it, we basically made our server now. I'm gonna go ahead and create a character. I'm not gonna bother dressing him properly, I'm just gonna exit. Now there's a couple things here I want you to know. If you do /admin, you're gonna get this little admin menu come up. It's not that great, but it gives you a few tools. But better than that, if you do /tx, you're gonna get the TX admin menu come up. That's gonna allow you to no clip, teleport to waypoints, spawn vehicles, all sorts. But if you tab across the TX admin, it's also gonna give you the GUI that was on the web earlier. It's gonna let us see our live console, our resources, our CFG. So yeah, that's really handy to have. We can restart and stop our server from here. But the last thing I wanted to show you now, obviously the folder we made before, we only had the artifacts folder. Now we've started it, we'll have extra folders in there. So we're gonna have like TX data and we're gonna have like a batch file. If we go in TX data, QB core framework and resources, this is where we're gonna be putting all of our resources, our scripts and everything we want to put into our server. If we click on QB, you'll see there's already a load of QB resources in there. That's because we chose the QB core version earlier. If you come to the first folder, if you click on this batch file, it's going to start your server. So yeah, that's it guys. I hope this helped you out. You've now got your own server. Please like and subscribe if it did help you. Also, don't forget you can join the Discord. The link's in the description below. We'll be giving out support, 3D items, software, everything over there. So make sure you click that and come and join the community.